things were like this. This how they do something. Taking something like this. I think I was on I was on camera. Hold on, so 11:30. Yes, flip the camera. Okay, this is how it was. Yes, my hand was on the camera, and then you guys could see. Then bring this one closer like this, so like this, and take a picture. Ching. And we're live. Hello, greetings and salutations. It's 11:30 on the dot. Let me get some lighting going on in here. You guys can see my face very well. Well, part of it is because I'm not really feeling 100%. I have the common cold, so as you guys know. And we're live today. Welcome to the show. It's your boy, Prince Dr. Chukwuka Edward Attah-Edeh. Anyawuna Wano Hangembo of Abubu, but your friends, my friends, they call me Eddy for short. And it's a pleasure to have you on the other side of the listening wave. Welcome to the show. On today's episode, we'll be diving deep into many things that are happening live around the world. Currently, we have something happening like happened in Venezuela that is absolutely insane. Something happened in Zambia that is also absolutely insane. And we are here live in the United States. We're in Laurel, Maryland. Not saying that you should come and find me or anything, but we're just don't shoot the messenger. Just let's just discuss. We have a lot to discuss to this topic, and I will have love to have my guests join me. So in this moment, I'll go ahead and create a Google Meet link. So let me create a Google Meet link. There we go. New meeting, start instant meeting, etc. So now I'll copy this link and I'll paste it over here in the chat. So those people on YouTube right now, you guys should be able to see in the chat. Go in the chat and leave a like and subscription, things like that. Let everybody know that we are live and things like that. Okay. So there we go. We are live. YouTube pause the upload. Open to continue. So let's see. We are live over there. And let me see if I can get any other comments. Okay, let me post a story with my camera. Yeah, that's fine. Post the story. All right, so I'll take a picture, and in the comment of the picture will be the link. So this is the link to come on this live and come talk on the Google Meeting link. All right, let me also share, let me copy the YouTube link as well. Let me see if I can paste it here. Paste it as a link that people can click to. Excellent. Add. Okay, link added and share. Eddy4ShoT's is live. We are live on YouTube, and I've sent the link on Facebook. The Google Meeting page is open as well. Let me see if I can send it to my guest that was writing me that he is very eager to join. Let's see if we can post it there. Paste and go. Oh, I posted in the wrong page. I'm sorry, guys. Let's go ahead and send him this link here. Let me copy it and paste it over here. Boom. Okay, so he should be able to join the link over there. And for you guys, I'm going to share my screen. My screen is going to be sharing this Google Meeting page over here. So when people finally join, you guys can see, and it's going to share with sound. Okay, so that I now know what to do. So when it's time when my guest joins me over here, we'll share that screen so you guys can see me and you. All right. So for now, we are live on YouTube. Thank you so much, guys, that are joining me live. I really appreciate it. On today's topic, somebody is writing, "Oh, mommy, good morning, ma. How you doing? Hello, son. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, ma. It's a pleasure to have you on my show today. It's always an honor to have you here. So thank you so much for joining. My color is not done, so let me fix my color since mommy is here. How you doing, man? I hope you're having a good day. I hope you had a pleasant new year. I hope you came into the new year with more gifts and more joy and more health. I hope everything is going well over there. But yes, on today's topic today, I'm waiting for my guest to join me shortly, and we're going to be talking about de-dollarization and a few other interesting topics that happened around the world. People don't know about this, but did you know that the president of Venezuela was just captured by allegedly U.S. armed forces? we're capable of doing that now. No, they are capable of going into a country, picking out the president, and leaving the country. That's very massive. And in Zambia, over at the other side of the world, so we're talking about that was South America, right? So south from us. Now, if you go towards the Africa, you go south of Africa, you go to Zambia. In Zambia, the government just currently removed the dollar as the banking system norm. So they are now using the Chinese one as the new banking system norm. Did you guys know that? If you didn't know that, go ahead and like this video. And if you're just hearing this for the first time, comment, make sure that you are seeing everything. Thank you all so much for those that are commenting. Thank you so much, Mom. I say, hi, Mom. How are you? Thank you for joining. You understand? Oh, I didn't spell joining properly. Forgive me. But yes, we are here. I'm waiting for my guest. Let me see if he will join us shortly. Let me see. Where is he? Where is he? Is he getting my messages? Let's see. My battery's on 20%. I probably should charge my phone soon. So, you there? See, hopefully he sees this. I've sent it to him. Let me also send this to the group. The group has gotten it. Let me also send this to anybody that wants to join us on this page. Let's see who's going to join us. Who wants to talk about this topic? If you guys know about this topic, come on the live. Come join us here. It will be an honor to have you. Let me see if I can also add TikTok to this. Okay, so I'm signing in on TikTok now. For those that don't know, I have a TikTok page. It's called Eddy4ShoT's. So if you guys are interested in following me there, it's EDDY number 4SHOT, just like the name of this channel. Okay, so let's go ahead and go live on. Let me change the title. The title before it was saying December 28th. So I'll say Happy New Year. And the title is January 3rd, 2026. And I'll say Happy New Year. All right. And we're going live in 3, 2, 1. And we're live. Hello, greetings and salutations to those on TikTok joining us for the first time or the long time or turning back to the show. It's your boy, Prince Dr. Chukwuemeka Edward Attah-Edeh. But your friends, my friends, they call me Eddy4ShoT. Let me see if I can have you guys over here. So, boom, here we go. I can have a good position placed there. Oh, perfect. So you guys can see me on TikTok. We are live. Hi, Ibrahim. So welcome to thank you for joining. And then the next person, I don't have a name. Thank you so much for joining us live on this show. I will love to charge my phone while this is going on so that I don't lose power, because this is going to be an interesting topic when my guests start joining us. And I hope I'll have multiple people join us from either TikTok or YouTube or all the places where you guys get your podcasts from, right? You guys can come up on the show at any time. Tell me what it is that interests you, what it is that fascinates you, and we'll go from there. So I need the place to put this guy into SBC. Alright, so let's see if we can power that on. And we're charging. Excellent. Okay, perfect. So everything is going well. We are live on TikTok. We are live on YouTube right now. Let me see. Is there any other place I can be live on simultaneously? Let's see Instagram. Why not? Let's try to be live on Instagram. There's something went wrong on my Instagram page. Let's go back to my live video. Add audience for sure. I don't know what podcast. Audience is public. Next. All right, in 3, 2, 1. So it's asking me to go live with the streaming software. How to copy the stream, then type into your streaming software after you go live. So I don't know where it's let me do a streaming thing from here, but I don't know. It's not going to. So I have to use the streaming software to go live on Instagram. I don't have a streaming software right now, so we're going to just abandon going live on the Instagram right now. Okay, let me see. What about the post select from computer now? We can't do that. Okay, so guys, for those that are still live with us, I really appreciate you for being here. John TP, how you doing, my G? Promo Scream, thank you all so much for joining us. For those that just joined us for the first time, this is the FlyEd on the Wall podcast, and we are live from the studio. We are live from Laurel, Maryland, and it is a bit chilly. I have a cold. You guys can probably hear it, but we'll try to get through this without blowing snot everywhere in the show and making you guys feel like like you're getting sick from just listening to me. But yes, I'll wait for my guest a few more minutes and then we'll dive directly into the show and into the topic. Let me go ahead and activate the chat GPT for this topic. What's on my mind today? De-dollarization and capture of Venezuelan president. Venezuelan spelled wrong. Okay, so Venezuelan. All right, de-dollarization. Dictionary. Okay, for podcast. Let's go. So now ChatGPT is going to give us a breakdown of what's happened. We're going to find out pictures and information of what's going on, and it's going through it. As a matter of fact, you know what? I can share my page. Hold on, I just got the link. Something meeting that needs your attention. Let's see what is the meeting lab that needs my attention. Am I still here? Yeah, stay in the car. I'm waiting for someone to join me. All right, so people just tuned off because of I'm taking too much time. Forgive me. Let me share my screen now. There we go. All right, so on this chat GPT, as you guys can see over here on the right side of my screen, for those guys on TikTok, you guys are not able to see it. I'm going to flip my screen real quick. Flip camera. And then let me see. Perhaps I might be able to hold it up for you guys so you see what they are seeing on the show over here. So, according to ChatGPT information that we got from there, here's a clean podcast ready breakdown we can use for episode title. So, the episode affects global finance, de-dollarization with geopolitics and power struggles, using Venezuela as a real-world case study. We will unpack why countries are moving away from the US dollar and how political pressure, sanctions, and regime survival intersects around Venezuela and its leadership. What is de-dollarization? I hope you guys know what we're talking about when we mean de-dollarization. Forgive me, my nose is running at the moment. But de-dollarization is like the thing that is happening now where people are no longer banking with the dollar. They are more like banking with other currencies from around the world. In this case, the currency that they are choosing to bank in is the Chinese yuan, for example, in Zambia, right? So let's say add Zambia as context. Go ahead, okay. So now it's going to go into this and start talking about Zambia, right? So Venezuela was two very different plans. But we're going to get to that later. So let's see all this topic that we can get through just basically by just typing a few lines of questions and code into the chat GPT. And we're going to be using this going forward because the world is kind of advancing, everything is getting a little bit more advanced. So if you don't step up a little bit, you're going to be left behind. And then before you know it, you're going to be lamenting that why didn't I stand earlier to learn about things? So, right now the world is moving progressively towards AI. I will advise anybody that knows me and knows I to say, hey, try to learn a thing or two about the AI, ChatGPT. Okay. All right. So as we're saying, what is de-dollarization? De-dollarization is the global shift away from using the US dollar as a reserve currency, a trade settlement currency, a store of national wealth. Why is this happening? So according to ChatGPT, ChatGPT is going to try to be neutral. Of course, it might have its bias on creators and things that are happening, but this is what we are seeing according to ChatGPT, right? If you have to check Google, it will probably be the same thing. Say, why is it happening US sanction power. So it's like people are saying the sanction power of US is being a lot or less, or don't know what it's been right lately. But perhaps maybe people are not really understanding the impact of the US currency. All right. Weaponization of the dollar system. Excuse me. Weaponization of the dollar system, right? Hey, you guys, thank you guys so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and double tap, make sure that you guys can see that we're doing something. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all that. And thank you all so much for joining, those on TikTok and those on YouTube. But yes, weaponization of the dollar system, swift banking access. Let me see. We have this going over here. Swift banking access, rise of China, BRICS, and regional trade currencies, loss of trust after inflation and debt expansion in the US. So there's a lot of topics to dive into over here. So if you guys are interested in any of these topics, I want you guys to come on the live, give me a comment, write in something that, hey, ask me a question. These are the kind of things that you guys want to talk about. You'll be seeing, and I'll be very glad to, follow you guys up on that. All right. So here we are. We say countries experimenting with alternatives. China, yuan based oil trade. They are using the yuan to one to is based on oil trade, how much oil they've been moving around the country lately, and now everything that's been happening. So it's really, really deep dive into that. If you guys want to go for that, we have a thing or two about it, a nugget of that about it. A Russia post sanction response. So like the response of Russia in reaction to America's sanctions, what they've done lately. Russia has also joined that in. And then the rest of the ones are like Iran, Venezuela, parts of Africa and Latin America. So right now, my friend from Zambia called me and was like, wait, bro, we're switching away from the dollar. As a matter of fact, they're switching to the currency of the Chinese yuan now. I was like, wait, what? No longer the dollar will be used as a banking situation? He's like, no, man, all of that is changing. I'm like, wow, that is really, really impressive. Or it's different to understand. Like, I would say impressive. Like, it's monumental. It's a change in history right now. If you guys are not aware, this is history playing out right now. Okay, let's go. Venezuelan dollar irony alert. Venezuela is a perfect contradiction. The government publicly criticizes the US dollar. The population depends on the dollar to survive. Now, if you guys can argue with me on that and let me know what you guys think about that, then we'll know, right? Now, Mundungu, thank you so much for joining. Prince Cam, thank you so much for joining. All the people that are joining me right now, I really appreciate each and every one of you for joining me live on the show. Yes, thank you all so much. Let me see if I can invite people to come on live on the show. Code soon. Can go live with fully co-creators. All right. Here we go. So we're also doing hey, my good man. How you doing, Sir Code Stone? Yeah, I'm doing great. What you over there? What you doing? Are you working? Oh, I'm doing the podcast right now. You are live with me. I don't know if you can see. We are live on the FlyEd on the Wall podcast. Welcome, man. Yes, sir. So thank you for joining us live. I appreciate you. Yes, sir. We're talking about de-dollarization today. We're talking about Venezuela. We're talking about Zambia. We're talking about a little of the hot topics that happen. And by the way, before I even get into that, Happy New Year, Sir Stone. How are you doing today? Happy New Year, my brother. Yes, sir. It's a pleasure to have you. Yeah, blessings and prosperity. The blessings and prosperity to you too. Let me show those people that are live with me on YouTube. Yes, we are live with Sir Stone. Let me stop sharing my screen for a little bit so that you guys can see him live. There he is on the FlyEd on the Wall podcast, and we're on TikTok. So if you guys want to also have a say, this will be a good time to join us on the FlyEd on the Wall podcast. But yes, welcome to the show. This is the FlyEd on the Wall podcast with your host, Eddy4ShoT's, and I'm here live with. What the hell? My coach on, but this is so weird. When I go to start the match, I'm gonna damn. Hold on. I know what I could do. What's going on? This is gonna be interesting. Ooh. Oh, see, now it shows regular for you. Never mind that. I'm gonna show it. When I click start match, it was showing me versus the person who I battled when I first got on. Oh wow. So weird. That's weird.
It wasn't your picture just now.
That was different. I don't know why it was doing that. But yes, we are live and we are battling. As for those that are joining us, I do want to talk about the topic while we are battling. We're talking about what it means to de-dollarize. Do you have any idea about it, Coastal?
I don't even know what that shit means. De-dollarize.
It means like to.
What's good, bro? Thank you for the roses.
Thank you all so much for liking. I appreciate each and every one of you.
Good, bro?
Let me see. Let me look for
chilling, bro.
the
Daddying
definition.
and streaming, gardening.
There we go.
Doing it all at one time.
I'm going to sign into my TikTok so that those that can see. Pause that.
Good, Slapster.
Forgive me for that.
Big super fan of the fucking chat.
Chat is awesome. Always appreciate them for being here. Yeah, there we go. Let me cue the volume from that. Let me search for my page. Thank you all so much for joining.
You is level 20 as well. So let's see. Tandy. I gotta ask Tandy to make a sticker for you.
All right.
She to go with that shit. She gonna make a better one than I would have made.
Going and DeDollarization is going, and I can now share my screen.
Hello.
Boom. Yeah, we go.
Whenever Tandy got some free time.
Hopefully you guys are not getting an echo.
So when do I get my sticker? And I'm great.
But we are live right now. Awesome. So everything looks good. You guys can see me on YouTube. That is the Eddy4ShoT's YouTube TikTok channel, and we are live with Mr. Codestone.
Tandy or Ree. I got a couple dope emo makers. Got Tandy, got Ree. I don't know where Cherry went. We ain't got Cherry no more. Just Tandy and Ree for facts.
That's what's up.
Tandy, can you please make me a sticker when you have free time?
I'm trying to see if I can connect the audio together. Let me see. The audio here is low. Okay, good. That's fine. All right, Sir Coastal, welcome to the show. I really appreciate you for being here, sir. I'm running a code, so forgive me if my voice is out of whack right now. There we go.
Of course.
Yes, sir.
I'm just here watching the movie on Put Locker.
Okay, so you're streaming. You're part of the people that use online to stream your movies. Do you experience any delays? Like, what is it different using online to stream a movie and going to the cinema?
The level of comfort, convenience. You know what I mean? You have it on your own leisure. You can pause it, play it. Then use the bathroom. You can't just walk out the cinema and say, "Hey, could you pause the movie while I use the bathroom real quick?"
I'm just waking up, Jelly.
That is true.
It's all about. At the same time, it's all about preference. Because some people like the experience of just being in a movie theater. Just say that they went and say, that they experienced going to a movie theater, especially if they have some movie theaters with more features than others.
Mm.
Feel me? They got the luxurious ones where they come and serve you some actual food.
That's true. The very luxurious one. There are people that are listening to us that have never even gone to the cinema before.
Yeah. They got different ones. They got one with the different seating. You see, this is a regular seat. Then they got one with the little plush seats with the little.
You can sit into the chair. It's very soft. That's what's up. Let me see if I can bring you guys.
You don't have to hear people talk. You don't have to hear people talking. Like, I'm trying to hear a movie, man.
Yeah, those people, at least they take heed to context. Like, oh, please don't do this while you are in public with other people. Please make noise and shout at every jumping scene in the movie. All right. Here we go. So yes, we're getting off to a good start. For those who are just joining us, I can see you guys finally over here. Kate Bella, thank you so much for joining me live. For those that are still watching us from YouTube. Yeah.
Every time I come on screen, Eddie always has some kind of good question to ask me. You always ask some good question.
Good question. I really appreciate it. For those that don't know, this is my good friend here on TikTok. It's a Codestone. He's been a TikTok survivor, I'll call it, because it's been a battle. Tell us about your battle in TikTok.
Huh?
Tell us about your growth in TikTok, your battle of TikTok.
Growth in TikTok? Shit. I don't know, man. It's actually just be yourself. You be yourself, you're gonna attract the people before you.
You're not calling you.
That's true.
Whatever act you put on, whoever you pretend to be is the type of people you're going to attract to yourself. So then when you're done being that person, they're going to be like, who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you? I like it. That's words of wisdom right there. My phone keeps falling down from this place. I don't understand. Oh, there we go. Is that your AI reading your messages, your chat?
DM that one, find that one, Slabby. Get to business. Thank you, queens and kings.
Thank you, each and everybody that's watching us live. I really appreciate you guys for being and tuning into the show. You know, right now things are happening around the world. We are fighting our battles. I'm fighting my battle with code. He's fighting his battle with TikTok. People are fighting wars across the world, and we always want to bring a little bit of humanity to what's going on around the world. To say, let's at least take a moment to think about those who are right now being, bombed, right now being shot at, or those people that are even doing the shooting right now. Let's think about like how there are different perspective of people around the world right now doing different things. And we are in our comfort of our home or watching our TikToks right now and seeing what's going on. I just want to say that our minds and hearts and prayers go out to those people that are in a much dire situation than we are right now.
I say.
Yes, I say, amen. Yes, let's carry on with the podcast. As you were saying, on this show, we always dive into multiple topics and we try to engage whatever it is that people are more interested in the moment, and we try to see what it is that are interesting in. What did you do for your New Year's, Coach Stone?
Too much. I just relaxed.
Okay.
I just relaxed, watch some fireworks.
Okay. Yeah, we watched the ball go down in New York City. It was cold. Yeah.
The ball. Yeah, no, that's what you did.
I watched. No. I watched from the comfort of my home. I bet those guys were cool.
Yeah. I've never been there either. Even when I lived in New York, I watched it because. Why am I going there? Y'all don't even look comfortable. Y'all are bunched up and shit. And after that drop, what's happening? How y'all gonna get home?
Thank you. Traffic is going to be insane.
I already know that, bro. And I'm like, I don't want no person. I'm gonna say Happy New Year from right here, enjoy it, and then I can just go and lay down, do whatever the fuck I'm doing.
From my house, I can see from multiple angles that you from the ground cannot see. So yeah, I appreciate those people that go out to actually do it so that we can enjoy the hugs and the funny kisses at the end of the show. But yes, it's always fun to see those people out there, championing and welcoming in the new year.
So I'm watching that. I'm gonna enjoy the energy from over here.
I agree. Me too. I agree. Yes, so. But yes, as you can see, we are live with those people that are live with us. We really appreciate you. Kisaru Sapik, thank you for joining. And those that are Kid Bella, thank you so much for being there. Those that are watching us on YouTube, I really appreciate you there for being there with us. Those on TikTok with us, I really appreciate you. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to like and give us something to win this match. We have 8 people. We're losing 8-0 right now. All right, but yes, I'm going to do this for a short more while because I do have to go clear my nose. And it's not really, I wasn't expecting this live to last too long. I just wanted to touch on a few topics. For example, I don't know if you heard, Coaston, that the president of, I have a guest joining me over Rashid. Oh, welcome. I don't know if you heard that the president of Venezuela got captured or kidnapped. Hello, welcome to the show, Rashid. You are muted and I cannot see you. We have someone else joining us around here. Yes, let me see if I can. How you doing, sir? Thank you so much for joining me. Let me see if I can join these 2 tabs together.
Left it alone. The whole bomb left it alone. They said the president was kidnapped.
Yes. Yeah, this was in the news this morning. Let me see. Can you hear me, Rashid? Happy New Year to you too, sir. Let me see if I can share this split screen. Give me 1 second, guys. I apologize. I'm trying to do entire screen. Okay, I can share this screen with the audio sound. Boom. All right, boom. There we go. So you guys can see on YouTube, you guys can see my Google Meeting page, and you guys can see my TikTok page. Wow. Yes.
United States is in war with Venezuela.
Yes.
That's what I just read in my comment.
United States is in war with Venezuela.
Yo, wait. We kidnapped the motherfucker? Oh God.
So here we have Dr. Rashid is joining us from Sudan. Dr. Rashid and I went to university together. I don't know if you can see. Okay, hold on. Let me bring over. Sorry.
I see what you're doing. You're doing some big things over there. You're multi-streaming this, that.
Yes, sir. The manual way. Yes, sir. So Dr. Rashid is my good friend from Ukraine. Let me see if I can move this camera away from here.
That big monkey's cat.
Yes.
Okay, you got a preserve, so I like.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, yes. So Dr. Rashid is my good friend from Ukraine. He's right now in Sudan calling in. I don't know if you know about the genocide happening in Sudan.
No.
So there's a crazy genocide happening in Sudan, and he basically escaped war himself, crossed through the desert, helping women and pregnant women that are coming to the hospital to, come and give birth and, not meeting with the right good news that they expected at the end of their journey across the desert because they didn't have any water, So he's a good friend of mine joining us from across the country. He has a few things to say. Coach Stone is over here on TikTok. He's a well-known TikTok player and TikTok activist. He goes ahead to talk about things that are great on his channel. I want to welcome each and every one of you that are joining us. Welcome to the show.
Hey, God bless his soul, bro. That's some tough shit right there that you're doing. That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a whole journey.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm going to flip the camera now. Sir Rashid, welcome. Welcome to the show. How are you doing, sir? Welcome.
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Yes, sir. It's a pleasure to have you on the show. Always an honor here on the FlyEd on the World podcast to have multiple guests on the show and have them come in and they give us their mind, their perspective on things that are happening.
I'm going to watch my show after this one.
Yes, sir.
I have to give some time to the bro.
Yes. Okay. So welcome to the show. Can you tell us where you're calling in from? For those that are just joining us, Rashid, go ahead and introduce yourself. I know I did most of the long talk, but that's for those who already watched part 1. This is going to be the part 2 of my conversation with Dr. Rashid Adurek from Sudan, and his story, my guys, is so riveting. From scorpions in the deserts to sandworms and shooting of armor and AK-47s and how to ride a camel, brother. They should do a Netflix special about you, man. From C4 planes. What's the name of those big planes that come in to land?
It's called Mobile Clinic, Camel Mobile Clinic. Camel Medical Mobile Clinic, Edward.
No, not the camels.
Anyone can ride camels, eh?
Yes.
You can go to Egypt and ride camels. You can come to UAE and Dubai and ride camels.
But for you, is the
I'm a founder of mobile clinic of medical mobile clinic by camels.
I love it. Medical mobile clinic by camels. Have you guys heard that before?
Okay, my name is Dr. Rashid Mohammed Durek, studied in Ukraine, born in Saudi Arabia. I'm from Sudan natively. For now, we have met with Dr. Edwards in Ukraine, and we have been an understanding in many cultures. Arab cultures, our Arab culture is many different. I don't know if I'm Arab or Afro-Arab or whatever. As I was one of the challenge. Where are you from? Do you remember our friend Kene that I'm from East Africa? If I tell Nigerian I'm from East Africa, the cultural person knows. And no cultural person knows that you will tell, no, you are Arab close to Iraq. There. You are not from Africa at all. They made
That's
me
so true.
confused. Yeah. Anyway, with multicultural that from Arab and Ukrainians and the English culture also, the civilians' life, and also the African culture. It has been developed also to be also cultural and how can I say it? Etiquettes life level. It has been in Africa too, in between our normal life and bushy life and our all and our also the normal life for low level. It's all understandable for each other. Respect for all levels in life, level of life. I already respect all of it. I passed through all of it. Um, Ukrainian life, it's only developed. Ukrainian is a country that we studied on it that has been separated from Soviet Union 1990, and as we learn from them that Ukraine has a history of that separated from the Soviet Union. It's mean a new country, independent new country, and historical also for them. They have 5 kingdoms before the Soviet Union. The great 5 kings in Ukraine.
Okay.
Our history teacher in Russian language used to say we were in the group multi nationalities, Arab, Africans, and Afro-Arab, and whatever. She was saying multi religions too. She was mentioning, the Africans are more stronger in Christianity, stronger than us, than Ukrainians. And she believed that they have Muslims and other Muslims also that are stronger than us. She was asking what is the reason. He said that the reason is when Ukraine was in kingdoms, in 5 kingdoms, the whole it was without religion, Ukraine in that time, and both religion came in one time in Ukraine. The geographical location of Ukraine is in East Europe, and from the east side is Asia, where is Georgia, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and so on. Those are all other Muslims expanded in that time. So when it came, the Christianity came from east side, and the Muslims came from this side, and it became confused where we will choose. And it became like a joke history conversation for them as how we will accept the thing. So they start the comparative things, and as there is God and Son here there is God only. There is 5 times prayer a day. They have one prayer a week. Okay. Then what about drink? They have to drink the traditional drink for them, the vodka things that is keep them warm. Muslims say that is prohibited at all. Christianity said a little bit it's okay. So they said we would go with it. So they said that the most of Ukraine is Christians, and that's why Catholics and Orthodox is more there according to them, even the reflex according to the history. But we have been passing through amazing life in Ukraine with them as their cultural conversation and learning them languages, teach them English also. And it was strange for them that some people they even see in first time they see in a black skin and so on.
Yes, that was like their first time.
Yes. A part of the racist things that they have.
The racist thing.
But also, yeah, they are kind. Some they are racist. We will not hide that. They don't hide that. They understand themselves well. They have the racist people things from them. Some students even they didn't continue studying in Ukraine because they cannot load that. But for us, thank God, we survived there, and they were developed. One of the things that I believe that we changed on them after 1990 of the independent countries, they start only, the Soviet Union system. If anybody know it, everything is shared. But after 1990, it's different. So most of the population, they have gone to study business economic. If you remember the University of Economic, it's actually big buildings, it's amazing, and a lot of students. When we came, we see them all, most of them in economics, and very few Ukrainians in medicine. Our batch, or before our batch, 2 years before us, they start to come from everywhere, like from Nigeria, from Ghana, from India, from Pakistan. The big batches was Iraqis and Nigerians in our city by itself, a part of other people. But those two countries was 1 year 60 and 100, a part of other countries. This thing make them to think, why those people studying in English? And this is what Ukrainian asked me about. Why all of you go into medicine? Why all of you go into just medicine? Why you don't go to economic? Why do you go to engineer? There is some in engineer and technical and technician engineer and so on, but very few. But really, mostly Arab and African, the great doctors and medicine. So medicine is a great job in our nations. From Arab lands, from Iran till West Africa, those nations, they believe medicine is the greatest job. You understand?
Yes.
The old generation, it's affecting. That thing made them also changing. After 4 years, we see the batches of Ukrainians started to increase in accepting medicine and entrance to medicine from Ukrainian by themselves. I believe that is our different continents culture has been changed something mentality, because we reflect as we are from another worlds.
Indeed.
And they see that the different nationalities, there's one of the effects that we affect in Ukraine. Ukraine affected in us that to be organized. If we realize that, remember, anyone, if you have something in the bank or in the dean office or in shop, at least in the shop, anyone, if there is a lot of people by themselves, automatically anyone will stand before the next one directly. If you come and ask who's the last, and the last one will answer you, then you will stand through. This thing in our nation was not like that before. It's only we hear it in Thailand, in Japan, in TVs and so on, that they are organized and so on. Ukraine was one of the organized cultural people of that also, that we have learned, and we came back in our country, sometimes reflected in our revolution in Sudan. It has been reflected before the revolution. It was also begin when we had a strike of routed of bread and the flour. We had a problem for 6 months, as a problem to get a bread in any time. So it was so before that to not be a trouble and anything. We reflected in some of our things. Is changing. Life traveling is benefit that reflects to each other countries.
I appreciate you, man. You are so enlightened in all these things that I just let you flow this whole, like, almost like a good 30 minutes of you just go. I say, when I love you when you come on my show, because sometimes I don't even need to talk. I don't even say anything. Your stories and your knowledge is so vast. I love it. Thank you so much, Professor Dr. Rashid. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Any questions, any topics, any ideas that I can talk about it?
Okay, let's talk about something that is very close to you. Gynecology. You're a doctor in Sudan there. You do gynecological rotations, correct?
I'm not doing it. Actually, see, Ops and Gynae, it was not my things that to specialize. I wanted to be orthopedics.
Okay.
Okay. After the internship, I did my service army in orthopedic in military hospital.
Okay.
Then I wanted to write exam, but then in another situation I couldn't write it, so I started to work in states as a GP. Then I took a training for ops. Yes, I'm doing ops and gynae. That because in the states and localities that it will be real needs more than orthopedics. Like I will stay for 6 months, I will see only 2-3 cases of orthopedics, nothing. But most of it daily, it's ops and gynae and antenatal care and so on. And it was actually I have been practicing antenatal care, ops and gynae as a GP after training in under specialist and registered ops and gynae.
Gotcha. So what are you specialized in the hospital? Which rotations do you do?
Come again.
I say, what rotations are you specializing in the hospital where you work?
Right now?
No, not right now, like before.
No, let's say I'm working as family medicine.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you tell us about how that was in your country? How family medicine is? Is it different from regular medicine? Like how did you do your job is what I'm trying to find out.
Ask more deeply for your question to understand it.
Okay, say you get to the hospital in the morning, right? What are your day-to-day tasks? Like you walk in, you say hello to the nurse, you go sit down at your desk, you open the book, you start seeing patients. Are you asking case history? Are you asking history of family? What kind of stories do you have? What kind of information that can you send? What kind of cases have you met that were unique or different or like similar to many? What kind of epidemics did you witness? What kind of parasites? What kind of lesions, things like that did you see? And how did you end your day? And how did you go home and eat like everything was perfectly normal?
This is experience of 5 years plus 1 year in internship.
Okay.
Plus after internship, there is also 1 year in different hospitals. 1 year. So the regular hospital, I didn't stay long in it. The regular hospital, if I will work in the emergency medicine department, so I will work in emergency medicine department or in department of surgery. So this is regular, normal work as in international work. That is in big cities, in normal hospitals, as in surgery or in orthopedic. And you have many colleagues with you around you. You have the senior and junior. You will be as a GP. For example, if when I worked in Omdurman city, in Umbadda hospital, in Ops and Gynae, JICA, I was a GP Ops and Gynae.
Okay.
I had house officers below me. I was general practitioner and senior with me. I'm working under a unit of specialists, and he has maybe around 8 registrar. Okay. That they are doing the rotation. I wasn't doing the rotation, I was in training. When I was in the military hospital in orthopedic, I used to work as a GP, as a registrar too, with the consultant directly. We are 4 and 5. We cover the emergency department, trauma, and we cover the ward also, follow up daily. And then we have the theater to prepare for the operations, for the fixations, was fractures and so on. The same thing in Ops and Gynae and this thing. But the real the real story about miracles and medicine, it was in rural hospital that you are alone. You are no colleague around you. Only you have the other colleagues from different departments as nurses and midwives and so on. But you are the one that was in charge and responsible. In those things, like we saw very very difficult. We used to call and contact for consultation also to refer. If we cannot refer, what we can do, and so on. Many strange situation and cases in I've seen 3 twins in my life.
Wow.
3 twins that they came to me and they're telling me, see the tummy that was in Darfur. The husband used to ask you, doctor, look at this tummy. It's very huge and more big. Why? There's something in there not normal, please. I thought it's maybe ascites or it's maybe pregnancy with ascites or something like that. Then when I checked with ultrasound, I found 3 fetus with how many? 9. I remember 12 weeks. 3 fetus, viable single, viable viable triple.
Wow.
Life.
Wow.
Each one with his own sack. It was beautiful.
Wow. That the wonders of modern medicine.
Yeah, and in fact, you know that the guideline, if you know that you have to do cesarean section.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to do it. I preferred for them to
Go natural.
Go to the big city, to one big city in Al-Fashir city in Darfur.
Okay.
It was 3 hours from me in that place. But they didn't go. And she delivered with her midwife.
Oh, wow.
After they delivered, she told me next, like, they are in place. I was doing in that place, I have a rural hospital and 5 administration area around me. Okay? Every day, 1 day a week, I will give 1 day to each administration area. I will go to them, I will serve them, and I will come back. Like, I will stay in the rural hospital 3 days in a week, and other 3 days I will give it to 3 main administration area around the area.
Oh, wow.
So they are one of the administration area. When I went there, I found the 3 children, man. I took photo with it. I snapped it. I give it to my specialist.
Oh, wow.
He was so embarrassed.
Yeah. What?
That man.
Because they couldn't afford to do the cesarean section, that they went to the midwife.
They're afraid. Yeah. They refused to have the cesarean section, and said they just like said it just leave it with God and let's deliver.
It happen. Okay, and it happened, and they were born all 3 happy and
viable. One of the miracles.
Wow. That woman, shout out to her. Shout out to that mother.
Oh, we say God saved her.
Yeah, 3 times the labor. There's one thing I know. Is that what it feels like?
3 twins. 3 twins.
3 twins. Wow.
Labor.
That is amazing. That is amazing. We are very glad that we have them. We appreciate you for being the one that does the extreme work of, making sure that these things are detailed and documented, and then you can even teach people with this. I would love to have a segment where,
yeah.
I would love to have a segment where with you, Dr. Rashid, people come and ask us questions, and I'll bring it to you, and then you can give me, your working knowledge, and I'll have my own knowledge on this part, and we can come together to answer questions for people. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's actually a great idea.
Yeah, because then that will bring more traffic to your channel, and then maybe people can even assist from that way. Everything is online these days.
We would like to have questions according to Africa.
Yes.
Not Asia, not
Yeah.
USA, not Canada,
Okay.
not Saudi Arabia, not
Okay.
UAE. Here, all the country are
Africa-based.
developed and so on. But the real in need of even India, they have good services of hospitals
I agree.
in there.
I agree.
Maybe they have also maybe they struggle with in where there are villages and so on. But in Africa, the suffering is there in many countries. Some countries in each as a part of East Africa, like Somalia. We think that Somalia now will start to develop. They have the Sudanese doctor. They used to work in Somalia now. They start to develop a little bit also. They are doing great, and Ethiopia doing great too. Egypt is perfect actually. Most of our people, they like if we fail in treatment, if the patient feel like we will not get medicine in Sudan, no, there is two choice for countries to go to get treatment: Egypt and India, and the closest is Egypt. Egypt is they have good hospitals. They have good private hospitals and not that expensive. Also, regarding Sudan is expensive. But in right now situation in Sudan, actually it's very difficult. Only some states.
All right, I'm getting a call. Can you bear with me a minute? I'm back here. Can you hear me? Testing. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Yes, sorry. You were saying? Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, sorry. I had a call come in while you were talking. I apologize. It kind of tripped everything off and I couldn't hear what you were saying.
I was saying that I think Africa needs, if we go to our colleague in other countries where they are in rural hospitals, I think they will reflect what I said.
I agree with that.
What I have seen and what's suffering in the medical services also.
I agree.
Let me tell you one story. One our colleague is married from Russian. He studied in Russian and married from Russian doctor.
Okay.
They came to Sudan. That is, I think, before we graduated, by 2 years. Like, when she saw the hospital of Umdurman, she said, "Impossible! I will not work. I can't work. How I can work?"
There you are making it work.
No, people making it work. I'm you don't know Umdurman Hospital. Umdurman Hospital is the second hospital in Sudan as a governmental hospital. It's a big. It has R1, R2, and R3. It's organized.
Oh wow!
Many big surgeons, they are working in there.
Excuse me.
And they have also Indian surgeons. They used to work. They have made the achievement of I think in separate twins. Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No. They, who want to learn in medicine for internship, go to Omdurman Hospital. I work there in the pediatric department. It's also huge.
Oh wow.
I have like around 11 units. 11 units of pediatrics only.
Wow.
Yeah, and the general there, it's already huge. The medicine by itself has 7 and more. That the less one, surgery, orthopedic, and oncology, and so on. But it's really big hospital. But what I'm saying is that still the services like we were suffering that we have a strike in 2016 for doctors, and the strike was for calling of free medicine of emergency.
Hmm.
When I mean, if you are in emergency department in USA, if you have emergency case that you need cannula and fluids, so you will find it. You will not write it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that also in some countries in West Africa or in Egypt and so on. But we got to level that we write to the person, to the occupation, the cannula, the normal saline, the D5, the analgesia IM, and so on, and plaster, and go and bring it. That's why it was the strike for.
Wow. Wow.
That was the strike for to call that the doctor that the emergency doctor that to find the fluids around him for the top emergency for the RTA or whatever.
No way.
Yeah, Sudan got to that level. That's why we are suffering. That's why it's better for me to work in rural hospital, and I will get my medicine from the medical supply national fund, and I will get my own, and I can organize it as emergency and leave the rest, or take some of from the emergency pharmacy in my clinic.
Mm.
You know, I work in one state. It's called White Nile State. White Nile State is not far from Khartoum, but in White Nile State they have many uh, localities.
Mm.
One localities I was work on it. That's what I told you last time. It was responsible for 30,000 population. Man, I have my clinic, and I have the next room is for accountant and so on. I have many rooms. Okay, and I have theater. I can perform the surgery and so on. But the thing what I want to say, any emergency case will come to me. It will be on the street, on the area of the open area in the clinic.
Because the whole
I
clinic
have
is
to,
full.
it, you know, the worker from the place that they are doing it like that. They don't want to change it. So the if you have an idea of some planning strategic or anything to control as you are medical officer. You are medical officer mean you are the manager medical there. So I changed I to make them to change to, and I have another ultrasound room there. It's empty. I told them take the ultrasound room, and the ultrasound make it in my office, and your office make it for emergency room.
Okay.
I had to take 3 weeks to convince them to talk to the community of the city of the area to make meetings that how important for me that to not treat like a woman came to you as emergency MI or whatever that man first 3 months in that area I had emergency of all of it MI hypoglycemia and so on. Those are the most topic apart most emergency cases apart of other cases of obsangine and vaginal bleeding and so on. It will be in the bush. I said, this is not respectful for your people. How come your wife will come to me and be there? Just change for me this room. I want this room to be an emergency. And it happened since that time till I left. It has been the emergency room for patients. I would like to find the photo. It was closed.
That's awesome. That is so awesome. I really appreciate that. You are God sent to that part of the world. I'm honored to know you, sir. That is so cool. The fact that that is now working better and is more efficient. Kudos to you, sir. Kudos to you. Yes, Sir Rashid, I do want to wrap this up. We've reached almost an hour in the podcast, but this is one thing I would love to do. I would love to have another episode with you. I do want to take a break so I can clear my nose, take some meals, drive this. We can come back again if I have the opportunity again today. We can do another one in like maybe an hour. Does that work for you?
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Give me 1 hour. Let me recuperate, clear my nose, go shower, and all the good things. And I'll be back, and we can talk about you, Dr. Rashid, your work in Sudan. and your hospital. I want to talk about the flying of the plane, or the plane that is coming in to deliver the stuff. I want to talk about you taking it from there, putting it on a camel. I want to talk about your journey through the desert to these rural places. I want to talk about what it means to be summer or fall or winter in your area, what the weather is like, all those things. I would like to talk about it. What kind of animals did you see while you were passing? Those kind of things will be fun to talk about. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, looking forward to it. I really appreciate it. Let me go ahead and call you back. Let's see. This is one right now. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice time. It's January 3rd, 2026, 12:34. We can come back again by 1:34. I'll keep the lines open. I can just my phone, my TikTok might have to go off, but the YouTube I will end and I'll just restart it again when I'm done. Okay. All right. So Rashid, thank you so very much for joining me. I really appreciate you for coming on the Fly on the Wall podcast. Thank you so much for being here, Dr. Rashid Adurek. Yes, sir. Appreciate you for coming.
Thank you.
All right, Sam. Bye-bye.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. See you later. I'll see you in a bit. Oh, my nose. There we go. How was the audio? Audio quality was very good, actually. I'm going to keep that there. And I'm going to end the sharing of screen. Guys on YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed that. You guys had a very fun, riveting episode where we got to talk to somebody from Sudan. We had our guy Colston join us on TikTok. We asked a bunch of questions about the de-dollarization, Venezuelan change and change of regime, and all the good things that were happening in Sudan. So, guys, you guys have heard from perspective around the world. You've listened to things that you didn't know, and you found out information that you didn't know. All right. So, if you guys liked what you saw, don't forget to smash that like button. That lets me know that I'm doing something good, and I should keep doing it. All right. If otherwise, go ahead and let me know in the comment section what I'm doing bad, so I can work on it, to change on it, so I can get better going forward. If you guys like to see more of this, guys, it will be on live on YouTube. Go on my YouTube channel, look for the live, and you can watch this live. I'll try to upload it to the mainstream soon. But thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. It's been your boy Prince Dr. Chukwemeka Edward Attah-Edeh. But your friends, my friends, they call me Eddy4ShoT's. Bye for now. See you guys later.